If you're just a graphic designer that's just copying and pasting designs from tutorials and calling it a day, you probably gonna get replaced, bro. And to be honest, I will replace your weak ass too. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ro, back in the video. Y'all been asking me for a long ass time, is AI finally gonna kill graphic design? And I didn't have an answer for you because I wanted to look into it myself. I wanted to talk to my peers and I wanted to do some research. You know, I didn't want to just give you guys a misinformed video and kind of just, you know, say anything on here. Cause I know you guys kind of looking for advice and you want someone to, you know, actually give a fuck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this short video, we're gonna react to it, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts and some advice, all right? So let's get started.
You can chat with ChatGPT, and then when you're ready, you can say, yeah, that's great. Can you draw me an image of that?
Image generators nowadays, they look good, but it's going beyond just looking good. Attention to detail makes it really, really useful.
What's special about this is, one, it'll keep the context of this character, and then two, it'll understand what I'm trying to ask it for, and we'll see it in different forms as we generate it.
Oh shit.
You have the drawing like this, and ChatGPT will get back to you.
That head in the cloud is fire. That's fire. Some of these designs are crazy.
I'm so excited to show this magic to the world.
Hopefully people love it.
Okay, I want to go back. I want to go back to that sketch to painting part.
It's amazing. Picture is worth 1,000 words, but being able to also render like a few words or symbols can carry like thousands of pictures.
It kind of now imbued into ChatGPT is like this idea of an artist in conversation with you.
Ooh.
GPT is like this idea of an artist in conversation.
It's going by so fast, so I gotta pause it right here. But this sketch is a nice sketch. Yeah, that's dope. I like sketches. I've always loved them as a kid. This is fire. This is an entire, I don't know if this is like a painting or like a picture, but it's hyper realistic. That's crazy. I am seeing a flaw. I am seeing the seashells a bit to the left. Yeah, it's not centered. Look, this right here is pissing me off, but this is still dope. What they've been able to accomplish with this from where it was at a few years ago to where it's at now is absolutely insane. A few years ago, you could tell that it was AI. Like you had people's arms triple armed up, dope quadruple legs. Like they had a bunch of just bullshit. Now this is where we at. It's only gonna get better from here. That's fire.
Always amazing, even after seeing it for the 100th time.
I'm so excited to show this magic to the world.
Hopefully people love it.
All right, so we just peeped the video. That image generation program is nuts, bro. The sketch to painting, like all of that shit is dope to me. I like looking at it. I love art. I love just creativity in general. I can understand why people are a little worried about this, like graphic designers and other creatives are worried about this. Like I get it, you know, from ChatGPT to Midjourney to Adobe's AI programs. They are out here, they be generating logos, they be generating full layouts, paintings, hyper realistic drawings and hyper realistic paintings, just anything like that. Like that's insane, bro. And you think about it, companies are already using AI to cut costs and automate tasks. So yeah, you know, I understand why some designers feel like they'll be pushed out the industry or they'll be replaced eventually. I get it. You know, but here's the thing though. We've been hearing about this for a long time. Think about Canva. When Canva came out, they was like, oh, Photoshop is dead or Illustrator's dead, or you know what I mean? Like there's so many alternatives to Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff like that, and they're still the standard. Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop and all that is still the standard. So I'm not really panicking. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm just not. There's always gonna be people taking the short routes and people wanting the easy route and cut costs and shit like that. I get all that, but I still just don't see how we can be replaced just yet. I just don't see it. And I'm gonna tell you why right here. Real quick, y'all hit up Rashad.com. I got everything you need. I got dope merch, mentorship, portfolio reviews, digital products, plus more. So tap in now, links in the description. Peace. I think the key to anything is just learning how to adapt and figuring out how to make this work for you. I don't think it's gonna replace graphic designers. I think it's gonna change the game and it's gonna change the way we work, and we're gonna have to adapt and shift and figure out a way to make it work for us and make our work more efficient. The days of just making something look pretty and not thinking of the process behind it and not thinking about how it's going to affect the users, those days are over, because that's literally what this is doing. Like, that's just making something pretty. But you're going to have to dig deeper as a designer and think deeper, and you're going to need to know how to make AI work for you. You need to understand it, and you will need to master it as well, but you'll need to double down on your skill set also. Again, you're gonna have to be more well-rounded going forward. AI should not be used as a crutch for you. If you're just a graphic designer that's just copying and pasting designs from tutorials and calling it a day, you probably gonna get replaced, bro. And to be honest, I will replace your weak ass too. It is what it is. Like, if you're not really trying to work on your skills, bro, get the fuck out. But if you serious about this shit and you serious about being an illustrator, a graphic designer, a creative, a web designer, whatever the hell, we're gonna adapt, bro, and we're gonna figure it out together. Here are a few things you're gonna need to know though. Number one, you gotta become a strategist. You can't just be an executor. You know, AI is great at making shit look pretty, right? It's gonna make it look amazing. It's gonna make it happen as soon as possible and as efficient as possible. But it can't understand a client's passion behind a project, the reason behind the project, the vision behind the project. You feel me? Like, it can't do none of that shit. It's just gonna go from point A to point B as fast as possible and as efficient as possible. Where you'll come in at is you're gonna need to know your client's vision from a deep level. You're gonna need to know how you can help them and how you can help them build on their company going forward and make yourself more valuable to them going forward. So in the future, I would tell you to focus on learning brand strategy, marketing psychology, and focus on user experience. That way you make yourself more valuable and harder to replace. Number two, use AI as an assistant, not as a replacement. I think AI like an intern that never sleeps, or like an intern that can handle like the grunt work, the shit that I don't want to do, it can do that for me. You feel me? But it's not gonna replace me as a creative. The best designers understand that we're the last line of defense. If a design works or if it doesn't work, it's our fault. If it works, we might get a little bit of praise. If it don't work, it's our fault. We getting sued, we getting cussed out, you feel me? So the best designers in the future will be the ones that know how to blend AI and how to blend their own creative expertise as well and balance the two. Number three, stay learning and stay evolving. If you're stuck doing the same shit and with the same skills from 3 to 4 years ago, that's on you, bruh. You ain't been working. You ain't been evaluating yourself, and you haven't been taking the time to see what you could be working on. But here's the catch. You still got time. You still have a lot of time to work on your shit, to get better at your shit, and to focus on it. So I would advise you also to not only become more well-rounded, but learn more skills. That will make you more valuable in the long run right now. So no, AI is not gonna kill graphic design no time soon. It's actually just shifting the game for us. And either you evolve with it or you get left behind, which sucks, but it is what it is. Now, going forward or in the future, if something happens, and I have to come back and change this, just know this is a prediction. I don't want to hear, I'm not God, I'm not Jesus, I'm none of that. I'm just a regular dude with a laptop and a camera talking about something that I'm passionate about in graphic design. So in my opinion, no, we can't be replaced. But drop a comment, let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully y'all like the new setup. Let your boy know in the comments, man. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.